How's the corporate video market over there?
To be fair, we haven't done that much, but we do, we occasionally get companies asking us for an offer, let's say, or like a pitch, or a bid. And actually, we're doing one exactly right now, and it's the market is there because there are actually quite progressive companies and international companies in Iceland, and I've worked on quite a few, but we haven't done that much. And normally they are. I wouldn't say they're very high budget, mostly, except you are lucky with like some really big company or something. But they can't be. They are around, let's say. But to be fair, I don't think Republic hasn't been exposed to it too much. Although it happens, and we've done like a couple of them, or maybe three over the last 10 years.
Do you think it might be
Wow.
because, like, again, it's a smaller market and
Yes.
there's probably like maybe two or three companies that are taking a good chunk of the projects?
Probably, yeah. I mean, there's also like kind of there's because of you wouldn't believe like how many inquiries we have from abroad that they ask for so much and they have no money. So we just like I mean we're not going to spend time on this because I think it's just talk to this fixer, and there's plenty of like these lone wolves like the fixers, they which can do quite a bit these days, and that's a changing kind of market. I think what we need to maintain is the stories, the ideas. Sure, execution is super important, but I think it's the general idea is always key and king. But like, and that's why maybe to your point, like I think those fixers and those loaners, they might be doing most of the bulk of that corporate videos, because they own their own camera, they're maybe two or three, and they just do it really nimble and small.
With
I'm
the
guessing it's
rise
also
of
for sorry, Kira, I just wanted to end off on that point. I guess, because again, with all these bigger companies, I was wondering about like the potential barriers to entry. So I'm guessing those fixers are kind of taking up that spot there where maybe they can't open up a bigger company because there's just too
Yeah.
many fish in a big fish in a small pond. So that's like the only type of work they can kind of manage to get, right? Is that the situation?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't think it's a massive problem. It's just maybe whether they want to open up a company, because that's like, that's a whole other there's a different thing. But I feel like there's plenty of freelancers and also even just small, tiny production houses that, kind of focus on that kind of format, the corporate videos and etc.